This is Namibia. The most northwestern region is called Kaokoland. They also call it the Wild West of Africa. It's one of the least inhabited places of the world. So I prepared myself with swapping my rear tires with the unused spare tires. For peace of mind reasons, we decided to travel together with our friends Gavin and Lee in their camper van called Moblet. From Korikas in the southeast of the region, we traveled west to Palmach, an easy road with wildlife like giraffe and elephant regularly crossing the road. At Zesfontein we stopped for diesel. This was the last place where we could buy diesel for the next 650 kilometers. Between Zesfontein and Puros we saw the famous fairy circles. There are many theories from how these circles are formed, but I accept the theory that they are built by fairies and gnomes as the most reliable. From Puros we took the road with number D3707 in northern direction. I expected that this was going to be a good road as it had an official road number on the map. Well, at some places it was a road. At many places it was just a trek in a dry riverbed, but the environment was great. No people, no cars, no sign of civilization. Wild camping was quite often the only available option, and most of the time a great option. The morning started cloudy, but it's the only moisture that the area gets the whole year around. Sometimes we saw some oryx on the side of the road, but still no sign of civilization, until we noticed this. We stopped and noticed this little statue. A bit later we met two young French guys who drove with their bicycles all the way from France to here. Even more crazy than we are. After a very relaxing night, with some wine, we noticed that we were making good progress and used little fuel. So we decided to make a detour of about 200 kilometers to Camp Synchro on the border with Angola. So we turned north to Onjuva, direction of the Red Drum. It started very well, till we hit Joubert Pass. I decided to walk the pass out before risking my truck. The steepness of the road wasn't a problem, but at one section the road was too narrow. The width of our truck is 28 inches wider as a Toyota Tacoma, so moving sideways on the narrow track was not possible. Rather than risking my truck, I decided to check it out. Gavin and Lee, with their Iveco Daily 4x4 camper van, managed to do it very comfortable. The truck, which is also much narrower than ours, is also a fantastic 4x4 and with a good driver. After I went up and down the pass, we made a U-turn and continued as originally planned. The more north we went, the more settlements we encountered. It's hard to believe that people still live like this in the 21st century. Then we saw our first baobab tree of the region. Some people call this the upside down tree. The road became worse and worse. Sometimes a little recce by foot was required. Sometimes some advice from our friend Devon was necessary. I collected a lot of scars on the side of a creek. Some of the branches pushed right through the fiberglass shell of our truck. But up to here, all was doable. In part 2 of our Kaokoland blog, you will see some of the extreme rough 4x4 we did. Please keep watching and please subscribe. It doesn't cost you